Welcome to my deck. It's my Vlogiversary. Man, it's been 365 days of vlogging. I think the time has actually been longer than that, the number of days, but I've missed just a few, like 2 or 3 days in there, and mainly due to technological, problems when it happens. All right. Bad connection. I am on my deck, and I think this is that it's uploading, even though it says bad connection. But I've been here before, and I think it's fine. So, what I'm doing to celebrate my Vlogiversary is I'm going live at the top of every hour. Tammy Gagnon is back. And I'm going live at the top of every hour to celebrate my Vlogiversary. This episode, I'm titling the Retrospective. We'll do different things throughout the day, and it'll have to be close to my house because I need my Wi-Fi connection. But this one, I'm just sort of looking back a little bit at where I've been, the ride that I've taken to get here, and a little bit about where I'm going. I've said this before, but I started the vlog as an experiment to train myself on using the iPhone to take video, edit video, and make a movie for every day of my Colorado trail trip, which was last summer. That was my goal. So, and I wanted to see if I could upload it right from the phone and do everything with this device. So I did it one day, and of course, for months before that, I had been watching Casey's vlog and had been really inspired by what he's doing. So I thought, hey, I'll give this vlog thing one try, and I'll post one video, and that's my vlog episode 1, and you should go check it out. And it worked, and little did I know that Casey was watching that day. And he tweeted me out, and, wow, all of a sudden I had over 1,000 subscribers, and it was just immediate. So I thought, well, maybe I'll keep going with this and see if I can continue vlogging for a little while. And then it led to a week, and then it led to 30 days, another month, and here I am for a year. So that's sort of the why I started. I've been boosted a couple times during my vlog, once again by Casey. Here we are. Editing and vid would be great. Charm White. Okay. Almost missed Pierre Simonson's there. Cynthia Schmid is there. I found you via Casey. See, I would say 99% of my subscribers came to me through Casey. So I do really owe him a debt of gratitude for him just mentioning me, He has that golden touch, and I really do appreciate that. But I think that I've been able to maintain a core group of viewers and subscribers, and I'm really, I'm not proud of myself. I don't believe in being proud of oneself, but I'm more thankful for you all for showing up day after day to watch, what I think is kind of just regular life. I'm not making stuff up, and I'm not staging, and I'm doing some choreographing for sure, but there's no scripting for the sake of it. Hello, Faithworks 444, another one that came through me, to me through Casey. So it's just been a lot of fun learning how to do a video, how to make it look good and sound good. And a lot of the tips that I've gotten from how to make a good video have come from you all. And not only that, but a lot of the gear that I use has come from you all. Pierre says, regular life is nice to watch because we can relate. Thank you, Pierre. Grokon says, I started watching Casey through you. Now you're even. Right on, Grokon. Well, that can happen too. I've got, like I said, a bunch of gear that Casey sent me, and I also have some gear that some of you have sent me. Charm White says, the honesty in your daily vlogging routine is why I keep coming back. Hello, Sean John Darcy from Staffordshire, UK. I missed it. I watch you daily with my family, found you through Casey, but stayed for the authenticity of your vlog. Thank you, Ryan Campbell. Hey, Somebody tell me real quick, does everybody get to see these comments, or is it just me? Because I think it would be more interesting if everybody could see everybody else's comments, and maybe there's a way for me to turn that on. Yes, we can see the comments. Right on, David. You. All right, this is a pretty good connection then. So the retrospective, where I've been, I feel like I've really been able to polish, my vlogs a lot better, and to figure out how to do transitions well and beat cuts. And what I'm really trying to do more now and become more conscious about is the actual story. At the end of the day, I sit down. I put all the clips that I've taken during the day, they all just go into one movie file. And sometimes that movie file is two hours long, so I have to sort of wade through 2 hours and find 10 to 15 minutes of good stuff. And now what I'm trying to figure out is how to make the story out of the clips, not just to represent each hour of the day or to represent, each step of my day, but to give you the clips that sort of put together a story. I'm trying to do a little bit of that now. I'm going to try to do more of that and concentrate more on the story. And so it's just been a great journey for me to really learn. I don't really have much artistic outlet. What I do is building and making things and analyzing and working with math. And for me, this has been a way for me to make art is kind of the way I look at it. And it's art based on real life. Which is what I think it makes. Hey, Cheryl O. Oh, today's your daughter's birthday? Happy birthday, Kelly. That's cool. I'm going to get derailed here a whole lot, and that's okay, isn't it? That's the fun of going live, is that, there is no editing. Anyway, so I'm really trying to focus on the story, and I guess the question now is, where do I go from here? And let's see, there's 14 of you watching right now. So 14 of you are going to hear that for a while there, like a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, I was really looking forward to this day because I could just sigh. Because I knew I would have reached my year in the cloud, which is what I had been imagining this whole thing. After I got into it and I got past the 30 days and I got past even half a year, and I got done with the Colorado Trail and I was still vlogging, I thought, I'll do this for a year and I'll call it a year in the cloud. And then I'll figure out at that point if I want to keep going. But I was really sort of tired out, a couple months ago. And I see other vloggers, and they go through this too. And at some point, you kind of have to break your mold a little bit, because that's what I feel like I've sort of gotten, to a point where my vlogs are kind of calculable, and you sort of know what's going to be coming next, and there's going to be a driving scene. So, I want to try to shake it up a little bit and change the vlog some. And I hope that I can continue the energy to go daily. That is really sort of what I think makes doing this even more special is the daily vlog. So I'm going to continue that as long as I have the energy for. But I'm going to continue vlogging probably into the foreseeable future. This isn't just about whether I can do it daily. It's whether I can continue doing this, throughout. Some strange question is, wood or concrete better R value? Pierre's from Sweden. Per inch, wood has a better R value than concrete, right? R value is the resistance of heat flow through a surface. The higher the number, the more resistance. The R value of about this much concrete is an R value of 1. The R value of about this much wood is an R value of 1. So there's a lot more R value in wood, solid wood. A great technical question right in the middle of my retrospective. So at this point, I'm going to take a pause, and I want to field a few questions. We're approaching 10 minutes on this. I'll give it a few more minutes, and I just want you to start typing in some questions about where I've been, where I am and where I'm going, or some comments, and then I can just sort of resonate with that for a minute. Okay, there's 15 of you out there. Don't be shy. Okay. How about daily but shorter and with stories? Ooh, I like that. So, stories of my day, stories of the past, stories about my family, jokes. I do have a bunch of stories, actually. That's a good idea. And the shorter, I definitely think, David, that has got to be part of it. You know, I'm thoroughly amazed you guys watch 15-minute vlogs. About a year ago, you promised a tour of your vinyl. Oh, all my vinyl. Yeah, you guys want to check out my record collection? It's a lot there. I didn't even explain how that all came to. All right, that's a good subject for a vlog, and I will do that soon. So that's like a story. All right, I'm starting to get it. So hey, today we'll talk about my record collection. Love the Ducks, more Ducks. Sean John Darcy, thank you. The Ducks are awesome, and you know what? We'll do a Duck episode at the top of an hour, a little bit later, hoping to get the twins into. Today we need to clean out the duck coop. You know, we've been doing the composting method with the duck poop and the straw, and it's just nasty now. It needs to come out. Any more questions about where I've been, where I am, or where I'm going? Or maybe you want to tell me something about you. Okay, Mary Jane Maroon. I like watching you're working with tools and woodworking. Good, because that's my life. That's what I do. David Yu, coffee making in your Chemex for one episode. All right. I like that. It's simple. We know you love snow, but do you love summer just as much? I do, because there's so much to do in Maine in the summer. Your barns look great, Justin Williams says. What type of wood? Pine on the exterior, spruce framing. It does age pretty well. It's about 10 years old. The house is about 15, 16 years old. Electrical, work tools, DeWalt or Makita. I'm an exclusive Makita person, and I think it's a superior tool to the DeWalt. I've used DeWalt. We could do an episode about that, a compare and contrast, because my father uses DeWalt. Paul Moore says, love watching your carpentry skills. Right on. I know. Again, and I'm really glad there's so many of you that see the carpentry, because that's, my life. That's what I do. And if I had to, if that was just a boring subject for everybody, then it would be tough to make a vlog, wouldn't it? I'm up to 18. There's 18 of you out there. Somewhere in the world watching. This is this cool thing about, YouTube and this whole platform, is that there really is a real live community out there. I'm thrilled. Let's see, we're up at 13 minutes. I think I'll give it another minute or two, and then I need to stage for like the next hour. The next hour is going to be really fun. Okay. Do all houses there have the type of insulation you use? No, most of them have fiberglass. Cultural, historical stuff. Loved your PBS episode. Maybe some educational videos like that. Oh, you saw that. What happened to the house that had to have the spray foam replaced? That's the house I've been working at with my father. The spray foam was replaced. They cut all the ceiling drywall out and replaced it. Can you believe that? And they paid for it. And they paid me some good coin just to go over there and do some thermal imaging and exploration and confirmation. So somebody lost out on that one. Okay. Is the silo you isolate with Papper? You'd have to say that again. How young were you when you started working with your dad? I mean, I started working with him on site when I was a wee lad. On the opposite side of the world, it's kind of crazy. I know, Charm. Charm, you're from Australia, right? Man, that's crazy. So in Australia, it's like what? Monday? Are you at work, Charm? Or are you up really late? All right, let's do a couple more questions. We're approaching that 15-minute mark. I'm almost out of coffee. I gotta set this up over here. 19 people watching. All right, we're up to 19. A couple more questions, and I gotta call it the hour, and we'll move on to the next episode, which is going to be my personal solar system. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where you're sitting now is kind of laggy. Oh, that's good to know, because where I'm gonna go might be a little bit more laggy. All right, I'll do a little experimentation before our next visit. Cellulose does equal paper. All right, I'm finishing up. Do you want to stop? Not really, but I'm going to do it. Yes, your vid is breaking up. It's 10 a.m. in Perth. 10 p.m. in Perth. Okay.